Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Zulaika binti Abdul Rashid. My metric number is 265039. And today I will represent about the accountability issue in government cooperative. Introduction. In every organization, including the cooperative organization, accountability is regarded as the central criteria for effective feedback system and good governance. Accountability is the process by which individual and the organization report to recognized authority and are held accountable for their conduct. So, in cooperative, accountability is very important. So, there are a number of issues and challenges that cooperative can face as they seek to improve their transparency. Next.
Hi, my name is Siti Zulaika binti Muhammad Aziz, metric number 264689. So today I present about the finding and discussion. First, absence of managerial intelligence. Managerial intelligence is the ability to achieve objective while delivering satisfaction and wealth to both employer and workers. The elected member of the cooperative is not skilled enough to handle the organization day-to-day operation because they are not in the position to get professional management because limited of capital. A sizable portion of the cooperative is run by the volunteer board of directors rather than full-time professional. To avoid professionalization and corruption of professional teams, the cooperative do not have permanent employee or teams. Next is an absence of trust in management. Honesty means the truthful and having unwavering value and doing so in accordance with the principle, while the integrity means the consistency, accuracy, truthworthiness, or honesty of one behavior. OECD means the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development worry that the spread of the COVID-19 will lead to the open the door to the corruption and thus lead to the additional accident, especially in the government purchase and public sector purchase. The corruption that occur between the cooperative management can make employee distrust them, and that will infect the cooperative and their employee work performance also will be low because of the corruption. So that's all for me. So for the Transparency International, I will give to my friends. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Nazra Aisyah binti Nasri. My metric number 264718. Okay, I will continue to present an absence of trust in management. Okay, when there is a general crisis of faith in the administration, corrupt institution, and people become more emboldened. According to Robert Kierkegaard's formula, corruption is equal monopoly plus discretion minus transparency. Okay, corruption will occur when an organization or individual has control of product or service and is accountable. For example, Angkasa. Angkasa is a Malaysian national cooperative force. Okay, next is inadequate corporate governance and weak organisation. Okay, first, participatory, transparency and accountable are a characteristic of good governance. To make sure sustainable beneficial decision, effective governance must be based on wide-ranging agreement and awareness in community. Okay, second, National Cooperative Policy, which is NCP, recognize that cooperatives are not only limited in number, but they often finance with a small amount of money. Because of this difficult to obtain finance, cooperative primarily depend on membership, capital, reserve, and accumulate earning. Okay, and lastly, Cooperative Society Act 1993 created Internal Audit Committee, which is IAC. Their objective is to review and supervise the firm's accounting operation on a regular basis to promote improved accountability. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kairunisa binti Hamzah. My metric number 264969. I will present the first and second suggestion or recommendation to avoid such issue or problem in future. The first suggestion is to create or develop honesty environment in organization. To create and develop an honest environment, they should have ethic of conduct in their organization. Ethic of conduct is a code of ethic and professional conduct specify the ethical standard that guide a company, organization, decision and action. They have broad guidelines on how workers should act, as well as detailed instruction for dealing with issues such as abuse, safety, or conflict of interest. The top management should always remind their employee or subordinate to always be obedient with ethic of conduct. If anyone violates the ethical rule of conduct, they will be subject to disciplinary action. This will make sure that all people in the organization obey the ethic of conduct because they are afraid they will be charged with disciplinary action. The second suggestion is hiring the right kind of person. By recruiting a good and capable person to in charge at government corporation, any deficiency in organization can be minimized. It is because they know what they should do in order to make sure the organization is running well, and fraud also will not happen because all people in the organization have good manner. Those people are self-sufficient and unaffected by risks such as bribe, corruption, and fraud. To hire or recruit the right kind of person, an organization should know the background of the person such as their study background or mental and physical condition, their past work experience, and etc.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Shahna Shita binti Shahri, metric number 265081. I will continue with the third suggestion or recommendation which appreciate your employee. When management appreciate the employee productivity will improve indirectly and increase manager intelligence. There are several ways to appreciate employee. First, management can provide financial rewards such as bonus at the end of the year, attendance bonus and quarterly bonus. Second, management can give their employee reward and certificates such as employee of the month and best attendance reward. Lastly, management may increase duty and responsibility of the employee, such as giving employee authority to make decisions. Doing that will encourage employee to do their best because management trusts and value their opinion. Further recommendation is secure communication. Communication with the board of directors should keep secure, but for instance, discovered that more than half of board members use personal email to talk about the board matter. By implementing a secure communication network, board become expert to separate attack breaches and confidential data disclosed, increase the risk of material loss. Email also subject to data analysis and advertising. Gmail, for example, has default setting that allow advertisers to contact you depend on the contents of your email. If wanted, ATM management carry email from a company. Solution: using email that offers strong encryption such as ProtonMail. Through ProtonMail use end-to-end encryption and zero-S encryption. This may not even ProtonMail carry or decrypt your email. Result: third party will not be able to read your encrypted email.
Hello everyone, my name is Bazar Anusam Muhammad, matric number 252120, and I'm going to conclude our presentation. So in conclusion, Malaysian cooperative actions have faced numerous issues and challenges that must be addressed by both the cooperatives and the governments. For several years, challenges such as a lack of capital, a weak governance structure, a lack of good governance, a lack of managerial talent, and a lack of integrity between any management and members in some cooperatives have contributed to Malaysian cooperatives' inefficient performance. As a result, it may have an impact on the cooperative's capacity to maintain a certain level of accountability. In order to solve specific problems or issues, they must first identify the source of the problems. The Malaysian government has played a significant role in identifying and encouraging the state sector. Fortunately, the history of cooperatives in Malaysia is littered with the stories of cooperatives that went bankrupt and were subsequently bailed out by the governments. That's all for our presentation. Thank you to your attention.